Alright, hello, welcome back. In the last episode we had a very fun time doing a couple different missions actually in customs, right? And then I decided this time around we were going to go to Shoreline. I don't have enough ammo for all these. I need to go buy more. Oh, and we also really annoyed the crap out of Prapor and Skier. And so Skier wants 1,000,000 rubles, Prapor wants 10 M67 hand grenades. And I want some good ammo, please. Sure, let's take like, I don't know, 80 rounds. Not 801. As funny as that may be. Oh, I just realized that. Oh no, I grabbed the US rounds. Oh well. Oh, and you know what? I was like, oh, we can get the two arms, the rail that goes on the rear sight, but that's level 2 from Prapor, so. Thing sucks. Get rid of this. Oh, we have these to sell. I didn't even notice that. It would have been nice to know 3 million years ago. It's a decent little chunk of change. So we got to get for Shoreline, which means we need to bring this and this, because we need to drop them off for, what's his name? That guy, Peacekeeper. And then we also need a morphine if we find one, and we need to go to the 2 signals on Shoreline. Does anyone else have anything on Shoreline? No. No. Woods, whatever, reserve. At some point, allegedly, we're going to find this. This is an 870. If we find one, great. I think you need up to Gunsmith Part 12 or 13. Customs. That's streets, and that's just random items that I don't care about. Well, let's jump into Shoreline at 10 AM. I wonder if you get this back, because I remember once upon a time you used to be able to stash it for the mission with the insurance, and what would happen is you would get it back actually sometimes. So I don't know if they probably patched that out a while back. I think because of that, like, you know, the night device or whatever for the rear sight, because of that, it kept wanting to alternate that, because I've never had it before where the gun tried to use the iron sights when I had a red dot on it. Like, obviously you can switch between them if you have like a canted or whatever, you can stack them really funny, but I've never had that happen with the red or the iron sights before. Let's pray that it puts me somewhere decent. Yes, this is actually amazing. So we need to go up on that hill. Turn that off. We don't need that. I'll keep the laser though. Ooh, that's up here. Shooting through a bush. Oh. I think there was another person shooting at me. It's one of these. Never remember which one. Oh. That's not good. That was a grenade. Oh. Don't have a grenade, unfortunately, to throw back at it. Ooh. And that's why you gotta watch out for US rounds. Who was this? This is just a scab with a Taz. That's a decent amount of money. That'll be useful. Anything else? This might sell for a little bit. There's that Mosin stock with the Mosin rubber pad. I'm not going to put the 8 bullets into that 60 rounder. That just doesn't really make sense. Now there is a little bit of stuff up towards the top to loot, but I don't think it was worth the journey up there. A double barrel shotgun. We'll reload or heal up because we did get slapped to the face. There we go. Some whiskey. That sells for a good chunk, and you can get some decent stuff in here if I'm not mistaken. It's been a hot minute. But there should be at least one safe in here and a couple other random bags. I guess I'm just getting really unlucky. There's also some food and water spawns around here. Sure. Devil Dog Mayo. I am actually going to unload this because I can't put that in there. Beautiful. More meds. Got him. Thought I heard somebody. Excuse me, sir, that hurt. I'll take this. Got some interesting stuff on it. Able to watch. And good. Some decent injectors. Some grenades I don't really care too much about. Ta-da! Ask and you shall find. Where is it? Here, onto here. Ta-da! It's a little better. Can I close this? Oh, I forgot you could never close that door. Oh, I thought that was a graphics card. I got so excited for a second. The fun part about these 60 rounders, they have a significant modifier here. I'm not going to do that all the time, just, you know, here and there. Eventually it'll go up. Some RAM. I don't remember it being this bad, though, for these. They have a failure to feed chance. Interesting. I didn't know that. It makes sense, because I know that a lot of these extended mags, for a lot of different guns, tend to have that issue. So I'm not surprised that it's here. Oh. Isn't this fun? Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize I had a rangefinder on this. Yeah, there's a rangefinder sitting right there. Ooh, there we go. These are useful for various random small parts like T-plugs. Pharmacy key? Don't know what it's for. Other than a pharmacy, of course. A light bulb. Sure. No reason not to loot this, I guess. I gotta run on down to the beach, unload some stuff, because that SV98 is pretty heavy. The salt, I guess. And I think there is some stuff up here, but I could be wrong. Oh, there just really is nothing. No problem, we have to go down to the beach. Where on the beach? Oh, off to the right. Towards the gas station that is perpetually on fire. It used to be okay to loot and everything, but then they modified how it works, and it got a lot stupid. Like it was kind of stupid to begin with, but it got just worse and worse over time. So a nice little stroll. Are we close? A little close. So we want to get ready for a fight. Usually at PMC, like you see this smoke, it's pretty close to where we're headed. There's usually a couple of scavs and or PMCs around this area. It is very much a hotspot. I gotta get down to this road. I have to cross the tiny bridge here to get across the street to get onto the beach. This pile of stuff always tricks me into thinking it's somebody. Basically down there. I'll send out a couple grenades this way. Keep forgetting how tiny these ones are. But they go flying. Funny, back in the day, the M67s were, we called the baseballs because you threw them so much further than all the other grenades. But now we actually have the V40 minis. That's hilarious. So I gotta go down to the beach. As I walk into a bush and a rock that gets me stuck. Should be a little boat around here. There it is. Okay. Where? Pop them. Think I'm empty. Yep. Pray to God. Hopefully I got him. That's what I hate about this particular mission. It takes so long to hide the objective. on. Come on. Thank God that guy can't aim.
Ну и что тут за хуйня?
Okay. Still have the multi-tool to place. Having a second person is obviously much better, so you can get them to cover you. Thank God for that. Okay, let's chill in here for a second. Take stock of what we have. How much is in there? About half. Tempted to drop this. I'm gonna do that. It weighs a little bit, and I don't want to carry it anymore. And we'll just fill up whatever we have from this set of ammo lying around. Okay. Take a look at what these guys had. And we have to make our way up to the resort for the signal mission. I can check that there for now. Eat some food. Although it does dehydrate us a little bit, but thankfully this guy brought us some things. Thank you for your contribution. Ah, yes. A good backpack. Gas analyzer. Quickly swap backpacks. Something blew up over here. We're going to be leveling up strength so much more than endurance. It's kind of insane. Guy here. The iced tea. That's perfect. There's a little bit of stuff, like there's a cash register or two in there to loot. Sometimes there's a case, like a weapon kit in here. I feel like there's a kit in there. As you can see, there's some stuff in there too. It's not really worth it in the grand scheme of things. But we need to get way up here. I'm gonna skirt left a little bit because I don't want to deal with the power station. There's that flashing again. Still don't know what it's about. guy's still alive. He better not be. Let's go with the red bag. Somehow he returned. Dump that, dump that. The money. Like the wallet. Does it let me carry money better, more efficiently? Take his magazines. Okay. No sniper scav. I like how I went out this way to avoid scavs and still ended up dealing with them. $590. No, I need $870. Thanks, though. Sounds like there's all sorts of fighting going on at that power station. Let's leave that alone. Heading on up to the resort. Don't need to go into the actual building, per se. The building on the west side, I believe, has stairs around the back. That will take you all the way up to the top. Really want to be here either. If there's anybody in the building, they're very, very awkward to see. You should still be able to climb these rocks up this cliff face. Kind of Skyrim style, actually. Okay. There's the stairs I want. There can be all sorts of good loot in this building, but I'm not really here on a loot run. And I'm not here for a fun fight. I'm here to grab what I need and get out of here. It's one of these two. I think it's this one? Yeah. Take a second here. Good, you can still do that. That's useful. Good. This one's kind of meh. Okay, where are exits? The north. The tunnels. We'll head over to the tunnels. we doing for mastery on this? Not great, actually. The stairs. I'll take the stairs. I don't feel like going in the building and then getting out of it again. The best is you have to jump up onto that ledge, right? But we've had it where we tried to do it and you end up sailing, going sailing off the building. And just absolutely shatter your legs. It's funny when it's overcast, it looks somehow both saturated and dull, doesn't it? Like it looks real, everything just looks muddy. Because I guess in real life, if you had a day like this, a lot of things wouldn't be as saturated. Which is probably why it looks as odd as it does. Did you know? I didn't realize this was a thing. I've never been here before. Now I'm kind of understanding why, because there's nothing here. Where am I? Ooh. In a new place. Not super useful to where I want to be. I don't really want to run through these cottages either. What did he have? A killer helmet without any of the killer stuff. Oh, he's got the 60 rounders I want. I don't really care about anything else he's got. I want those 60 rounders. What do we not need here? This we don't need. This I will take, absolutely. Lupo's need to make sure I keep those. The rest, it's whatever, but those 60 rounders are very important. That was a very good find. His gun is pretty decent, but I don't feel like carrying it out as well. And you find some pretty decent guns on PMCs pretty often, so... You know, it's not like, oh no bro, you forgot a good gun. I might have, but that's fine, because I can get plenty more pretty often. You know what I think? I think he was wearing a red armband. And I think I saw the armband move, followed very closely by that big brown backpack. I mean, I can't really comment. I'm wearing a giant purple blue backpack, so I think the word I'm looking for is indigo. How we do? We should be almost empty. Take that one with me. Plus, the magazines I have to get to Prapor, I can take all the ammo out of, right? So at least I'm going to get a bunch of ammo from that. I see the scav across the way. I just want to check because, yeah, sure, he can shoot at me, but there can also be scavs closer to him, or closer to me than him. Oof. Yeah, whoever that is way out in the island. I can fire back and I probably hit him, but it'd be very awkward to fight because I've got no magnification. As I'm sure you've seen in this game, magnification is more often a blessing than a curse. Fine. As long as I got him on the run, he's less like he's running away for cover, means he's less likely to be returning fire. On second thought. Get a little bit lower, because if he hits one of these girders on my left, then it doesn't hit me, but if I'm up in the right, you know, I get no cover or concealment. Make a sprint to this road over here. I think it's on the left, right? Is this, or is this the spawn and that's the exit? I never remember. Okay, yeah, good. Oof. So that was a pretty long raid. We got the fishing gear completed, signal part 1. Took out a bunch of enemies. Had a USEC. Oh, that was the guy at the end. I guess I didn't pick up his dog tag. Okay, he's gonna be like, yeah, you know, we went to go grab your magazine. And I think my backpack as well. But, oof, we got a lot of good stuff in here. Yes, so exciting. The Dr. Lupo here, we'll bring everything we're going to sell down here. I don't really need the coffee or the analyzer or this. I don't need these. These are these. I think I need this. I think this is a streamer item. I'm going to speed this up so you guys don't have to sit here the whole 20 million years for it. Okay, so we completed 3 quests there immediately. Great. I'm going to sit on this helmet, I think, because I'll need it for the certain, I think it's missions for peacekeeping or whatever. What is this for? For Glock. Cool. No thanks. We do need a lot more US dollars spent with him. Got the, oh, there we go. Ooh. Got some more good ammo, actually. Although I do kind of remember that ammo being better. Who needs... Go with this guy. What else do we... who's gonna offer me more for the gas analyzer so we can make a potentially stand to make a lot of money here? Oh, this for sure. Let's say 30,000. offer? Not very much. Be 65,000. Not a whole lot either. I'll double check this too. This, you can probably get about 37. How much for this? Not much. Not much at all. About 45 max. Let's see what the therapist will give us for all of them. So she won't take the mustache. Yeah, these are fine here. And then, wasn't all that much for the male, was it? Yeah, not by a whole lot. So I mean, technically we double the amount we would have made. This one, no one wanted to buy it, I guess. So we'll give it for like, no, not 41, 16,000. We made a decent chunk of change. Okay. And then we'll go to Skier and be like, sorry, bud. That's fine. It's a nice big boost of rep for him. We do want those grenades, though. Oh, I could have... Shoot. You're right, I should have bought another scav junk box. Oh well. Well, that's a situation we'll deal with later. So, that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, share with all your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.